Hello and welcome back to Late Epic Loudmouth podcast. I'm your host, quite joined as always by Wild Spartans.
You almost said hope, and that would have been totally fucking false since you used a meme from 2008. Okay.
What is that meme?
Lay
epic memes.
Late Epic,
Yeah,
and also Diesel's here. How are you doing, man?
How you doing? Like he's a guest.
Am I not allowed to ask my friends how they're doing? Is that it now,
But
Brandon?
you're saying it like he's like new.
You know what? I'm sick of this. I'm not allowed to check on my friends' well-being. I'm not allowed to check on.
It's like, oh, welcome, newcomer to the podcast. How are you doing?
How are you doing, friend? We have totally spoken on many occasions in the past.
Yep. Okay, Bikini Bottom, go.
Okay, so for any of you who's been listening to the podcast for a while, you may have heard me go off about the video game Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom multiple times in multiple episodes because that game was a part of my childhood, and Brandon's too. He thinks, he's not sure.
I'm pretty sure. I played a lot of SpongeBob games, but I'm pretty sure that was one of them, at least at some point.
Well, guess what got announced today, boys?
What was the official title? Was
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's something to do with water.
Water, yes, SpongeBob.
Get
I'm really
it?
excited.
Rehydrated sponges, water, ocean.
Bro,
Makes
apparently
sense.
it's gonna be on Switch. That's gonna be such a fucking fun thing during plane rides.
PS4, PC, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Damn.
Nice. All plats. I wonder if the Switch is going to be gimped or if it'll be cel shaded and it'll be like decent on it.
It's probably gonna be cell shaded. The original had like a cell shading to it.
Yeah, I don't think they'd gimp a game like that, especially a remaster, because
it's the kind of meme where it's like Doom Eternal's launching on Switch at the same time as other consoles. So it's like, it's going to be a gimped version.
well,
graphics-wise.
Yeah, I mean, like gimped. It's more of just like we need to fucking make it run in the system. I mean, Doom on the Switch, like the original Doom on the Switch, actually looks pretty fucking good. Like Doom 2016, whatever the fuck they call it.
Gotcha.
It actually looks pretty good. It's just that like it's 720p and the shadows are pretty shit. That's pretty much all that's bad about it.
Dude, the screenshots from the fucking remake though look really good.
I haven't seen. I keep looking at articles trying to look for screenshots, and none of the articles have anything.
Here's one. It's small res, but like I quoted a tweet with a bunch of them.
See, I looked at that and I was like, that looks like concept art. There's no way.
I looked up Battle for the Bikini Bottom remake, and one of the first things that come up is a Roblox thumbnail. It's just SpongeBob saying, "I'm in Roblox."
I remember,
Yeah,
like,
they look like concept art. It doesn't look like.
Oh, this looks like it's in the game.
No, this looks like it's proper game footage.
Diesel's
That last one looks like it's actual like game, like CG, like pre-rendered footage.
Yeah.
But I think it's actually from the like cutscenes in Battle for Bikini Bottom, if there are. It's been a very long time since I've played that game.
There are cutscenes, yeah. But like, if this is what the game looks like lighting style, I think it's gonna be epic.
Yeah, that's definitely drawn.
Epic?
Late epic. Epic.
That's
Epic.
concept art. There's no way.
Diesel, stop being such a Debbie Downer.
Well,
I don't know,
excuse me, sorry.
The tweet says they're screenshots.
This tweet says they're screenshots.
The tweet is the best source. This is a
Yeah, I was
screenshot
about
from the
to
game.
say. That's a screenshot. That's a real screenshot.
That's a screenshot from the
That's
best
why
game
he needs to
ever
be rehydrated.
made. Get this man some water.
It's the episode of SpongeBob where he takes off his helmet and Sandy's thing. And he's like, yeah, that.
He just always looks like that in Sandy's Dome in the game. I love it. I want to replay it on like an emulator now before the actual remake comes out.
Probably pretty easy to get that running on an emulator.
Oh, I'm sure. PS2, PCXX2, PC. It's PCSX2, right? Or is it PCXS2?
PCXS. Yeah, I think that's that. I have it. I haven't finished setting it up. I want to play Shadow the Hedgehog.
I think.
Oh, are you guys talking about an emulator?
Yeah, it's PCSX2. So the S is before the X.
Guys, you know that's illegal, right?
I literally own a PS2.
It's still illegal.
I own a PS2 as well.
I own a PS2 and a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Hey,
if I can't play it on PC, I don't know what to tell you.
I own a GameCube and every single game on GameCube, but I don't think Nintendo would give a shit if you fucking pirated the games.
I don't know. It's just like these games would be lost of time if it wasn't for emulation. Emulation's like seriously important.
Yeah, tell
for
that to
teaching.
Nintendo,
Like
buddy.
it would be
Nintendo.
one thing if Nintendo was doing something to make them accessible elsewhere, but like currently they're not competing with any market that Nintendo's putting out there.
Literally,
Yeah.
everyone wants Nintendo to make like a fucking huge GameCube library in the Switch, and it's been rumored forever that they're gonna port everything over, but they haven't fucking done it.
Like, gamer, we will pay for it if you provide it first.
Yeah, give me like Mario Sunshine and shit. Like, fuck.
I'd take
pay
a
for
Mario
it. Super
Sunshine
Mario
remaster
64.
in a heartbeat.
Give me that shit on the Switch, dude.
Bro, you
Just
There
think
are
give me
so many great
remastered.
games.
Just
They
give
put
me
60
it in the store.
Matt, do you think there'd be a riot if they put Melee on Switch because it wouldn't run the same or whatever?
Yeah, somebody would bitch about that.
I feel like there
I don't
would
think
be.
they'd put any old Smashes on the Switch, mainly.
They put
because
they
have
put Smash 64 on the Wii, like the eShop.
That was the Wii.
But like, why couldn't they put 64 per se on the Switch?
Because Reggie's gone. Reggie's gone, quite.
Yeah, Bowser's in charge now.
I tried to do the laugh, it didn't work. I'm sorry.
You tried.
A for effort.
I am really excited for this Bikini Bottom thing. It's said to be coming out later this year, though, right? Was that the
It's probably like November, like every single fucking game under the sun.
am I thinking of SpongeBob or Death Stranding? Very easy to mix up.
Yeah, I mean those things are exactly the same.
I mean, essentially, it's about like a fucking.
Yeah.
It's about a dude running across the fucking land to kill the guy. I don't know. I'm gonna when both those games when that game is out.
Babies into slavery.
When Death Stranding is out, and if I play it all the way through, I'm gonna find really nonsensical but like funny ways to like align it and make it the same story as SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, I don't think they have a release date yet. That was like a teaser trailer.
Bikini Bottom, you kidnap children to see ghosts.
The Sandy boss battle is the best boss battle in boss battle history.
Beats anything in Dark Souls, hands down.
Dude, Dark Souls ain't got shit on Battle for Bikini Bottom. This game walks so Dark Souls could run. From Software owes everything to Battle for Bikini Bottom.
What are some other like old school games that you think kind of have like they need a remaster?
Ben
or, like,
10 on the DS.
I weirdly enjoyed like a Fairly Odd Parents game from the same generation as that.
Breaking the Rules.
Yes, Breaking the Rules.
Yeah.
That one was a lot of fun, but
I played a lot of these type of cartoon games, but
I remember getting frustrated with it. So if I played it again, it might just control horribly, and it was my child tinted lenses that made it run smooth.
Jimmy Neutron.
I didn't play a Jimmy Neutron game.
Jimmy Neutron had two games. He had one called Attack of the Twonkies or Twinkies.
I don't think I played that one.
If
I
you
played
think
the
about it-
Adventures of Jimmy Neutron.
If you think about it, this game is probably what sparked a lot of people being furries as infants.
We already,
Oh my
we
God.
already established that like cartoons and shit did that.
Yeah, no, they like ruined that, but like fuck, it's like cartoons you wouldn't think of, like doing one episode where the character gets turned into a dog. It's like you're fucked.
Or
You're over.
shows where it has anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah, no, but it's like even like ones without it. Like if they do it once and then the white person sees it, they're furry now. It's fucking over.
What
It's
if
over.
Dan Schneider, like, what if it was his fault that there are some kids that now have feet fetishes?
I would not be surprised. It's almost certainty that there is.
No, oh my god, I can't believe fucking Nickelodeon had some dude for the longest time that like clearly implemented foot fetish shit into his writing.
Why has Dan Schneider not been canceled? What the fuck?
Because no one fucking knows who he is or cares, and he's also lost his position already at Nickelodeon. Like he doesn't fucking work there anymore.
To the people it matters to, I guess he already has been canceled. Like he hasn't committed any crimes as far as we're aware, right?
As far as we're aware, but I mean, look at him.
He's fucking weird, dude. You know how many people get canceled for not fucking committing crimes? Like, no, this
Dan
dude,
Schneider,
like, fucking,
American actor, actor.
If you
I
fucking-
highly doubt Dan Schneider does any acting, but
if you go to his old tweets, like he had a bunch of foot fetish shit tweeted.
Oh yeah, and like he'd tweet at like Miranda Cosgrove, feet.
Yeah, he fucking would. He was a fucking weirdo. Like,
Do you think fucking David Dobrik when he met Miranda Cosgrove is like, so are the things about Dan Schneider true? Like he's just like so fucking curious.
People ask that. The official podcast had the guy who played Gibby on. Noah, what's his last name? It's Noah something.
Noah Cruikshanks.
sad world guy. You're thinking of Fred.
No?
No, yeah, I am thinking of Fred.
Yeah, that's Louis
I'm pretty
Cruikshank.
sure it was Noah. No, yeah. It's Noah Muncook.
But like Cruikshank is the Fred guy's
Cruikshank's
last name.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, so they had him on the podcast and they asked, and he's just like, I have no idea. I don't know if he was like, fucking covering his ass reasonably. Like, it's not like, I wouldn't be like, wow, he covered his own ass. Like, it'd be fucking dumb. But like, yeah, he said that nothing happened that he was aware of, and that Dan Snyder was a very nice man to him.
Okay, Dan Schneider still works at Nickelodeon. He
does? What does he
a
fucking
writer.
do?
He's a writer and a creator of Henry Danger, or it has him listed as a creator for a bunch of episodes, but it has him listed as a writing credit. He's also involved in Henry Danger the movie, which is not coming out yet.
I thought he was fucking let go.
Episodes of the Game Shakers, which is that show that also had Pro Jared.
Oh wait, which show was this?
Game Shakers.
Oh,
Nickelodeon.
yeah, look at this shit. This guy's fucking weird and shouldn't be doing kid show shit. Toes, similar to fingers, but not nearly as good.
Are
Who
those
agrees?
real? Like,
Yes!
He says they're not as good as fingers. Is that what he's saying here? I'm not.
These are from like 2012. They don't exist anymore.
But
He
like,
deleted
I'm
them.
trying to decipher the meaning of this tweet. Toes, they're similar to fingers, but they're not nearly as good. Are fingers not nearly as good, or are toes not nearly as good?
wait,
Fingers.
update. Dan Schneider made all those shows, and he wrote stuff, but he now no longer works for Nickelodeon. But the shows being produced are still his work.
Okay, so I was right. He doesn't work for Nickelodeon.
He
anymore.
does not work for Nickelodeon. I have no
See,
idea
I
what he does.
think that kind of just fucking proves he was weird.
Hashtag take a toe shower? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like fairly certain this shit's real. It's really old. Like, it's
Bring on
before
my-
people really monitored Twitter. So
Dan
like,
Schneider. Bring all my bitches back!
please stop.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking pink guy was ahead of the curve. Oh, did you all see that, like, Joji might be dropping... He's dropping something on the 14th.
Ooh,
Is it an album?
probably. No,
I hope it's an album, dude. I need
Oh my
a
God.
Sonic soundtrack, homie.
I'm still looking at this shit, and it's like, I'm gonna send a bunch of images from fucking... These are all from, like, kid shows on Nickelodeon. All of them.
There's something
Incoming-
weird
incoming
about,
for the
like...
worst. Incoming for the worst.
Yeah, that's...
Catch up on feet!
He's a writer for all these shows, so he wrote for this to happen.
Yes.
So yeah, he definitely...
What a
obviously he has a
strange
foot
man.
fetish. I mean, nothing against him. Man can have a foot fetish, but it's a little weird when you're doing that.
It's a
and there's
little
also
weird when
child
you're dealing with
actors.
fucking kids making
Yeah,
them do
exactly.
shit.
Aren't all of these actors underage?
Yes!
No, I actually, for some reason, I think that, like, they act as teenagers, but they're, like, adults,
No,
but I don't know how many
At
of
the
them
time
are.
these
The
were
Nick-
filmed, they were kids. They were
They
like
were kids?
15, 16.
Okay.
I'm fucking
15, 16,
I'm pretty
17,
certain.
maybe 18.
Here, so yeah,
Victoria Justice age?
she's 26 now, so she might have barely been fucking legal at the time.
Dan Schneider's Instagram is, like, class A boomer.
So Victorious was on in 2010. So like, let's fucking do the math here.
Oh, she might have been like in her
17.
early 20s. She might have been in her
17
early
when
20s.
17 when the show first aired, because she was 2010 was when
So she's 26 right
Victoria
now. Oh
started.
fuck! I keep thinking it's 2016 right now. I'm fucking
Yeah.
old. Ah!
did,
For the
did he
six-
also do shit for Zoe 101.
Yes. He was an extremely influential figure for New York, or not New York,
Because
but Nickelodeon's, like, programming.
I definitely want to say
He was the hidden architect of New York City.
I'm looking...
Even if
Look at his website.
it seems like they were like 14, not 14. It seems like they were like 15, 16.
DanSchneider.com.
15 to 17. That seems like what it. Ew.
I'm gonna
Ew.
put.
Ew.
Look at this webpage, dude.
Ew. The first image. Ew.
You saw the pimple
It
thing?
asks how old I am, and I put in 87 because it's very accurate.
I'm gonna put in 12 and see if it kicks me off.
Nathan directs Henry Danger. Nathan Crest. Didn't Nathan Crest, like from iCarly, do a thing with Ryan Higa, like a movie or some shit?
He might have.
This website is not secured. I'm getting off this bitch.
Yeah, I know. You can read my IP address.
I don't trust that it's asking my age and lets me in regardless of what I put.
What did you put in?
I put 12. And it still let me in. So like, is the content curated to different ages?
Yeah,
Okay,
here's
it remembered
them
my
hanging
age.
out
I
in
don't
a golf
like
cart.
this.
Here's them hanging out in a golf cart.
Wow.
Golf cart. Wow. Yeah, but when Dan Snyder wrote those shows and had them do shit, they were probably like 16 to 18 for the most part. And like let's even if they are of age, like let's say they were all 18, it's still fucking weird to put that shit in kid shows.
Yeah, nah, I mean like I get it, like sometimes there's like innuendo stuff that only adults are supposed to get, so like if they're forced to watch it with their kids, they can still get a laugh.
What shit is an innuendo?
I know, but
it's
like
very
this is like
clearly
next
fetish
level.
related, yeah.
This is a bit different than that. It's a bit different than SpongeBob making fucking hanging yourself.
Like, you know that, like, there's the writer on Powerpuff Girls who wrote himself in as a self-insert, and it has a relationship with Blossom.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard the Dan Snyder Loves It song?
I don't want to. I really don't want to.
It's a great song with a bunch of pictures, and the end of it, he's like, "Please don't sue me." It's fucking great. Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's like it's fucking weird, and like they're, you know, it's even if like let's say that we're all of age, like just assuming they're all of age, give them the benefit of the doubt. It's still fucking weird to put that shit in a kid show.
Feet.
Yeah, feet.
Yeah, I'll never get over like that. Like you all know like how that one scene where SpongeBob's watching the like the fucking coral, whatever, dancing around and shit. Like it's so fucking funny to me. Like that was him watching porn and Gary walking on him. Like I that like
when I watch clips from kid shows back now, I'm like, how the fuck was this in a kid show?
It's like that revelation, like that SpongeBob watching porn and getting really into it, and like that, like fucking that, like I didn't know how to like feel about that for the longest time. I'm watching it.
You were what?
Gary.
Wait, what's that? Powerpuff?
Oh, is that the new Powerpuff Girls show?
Yeah, one that's the new Powerpuff Girls. I could have sworn we talked about this before.
Isn't that character? Like no? Wasn't there like which was it? Powerpuff Girls?
It was Powerpuff Girls with the creepy
and
writer.
The creator like fucking wrote himself in really
not the
weird ways.
original creator of Powerpuff Girls. This is one of the writers on the
one of the
reboot.
writers.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm assuming he's that nerdy kid.
Yeah, that's the rumor. Now, apparently, this is a rumor started by 4chan, but for some reason, like, one, that character looks just like him. Like,
I mean, I've done a little bit of digging into it from what I can recall a while ago, and it seemed to, like, hold up.
No, it definitely did hold up. It's creepy. Like, you can't tell me it's not creepy, because, like, this character didn't exist in the original series. And also the new show's ass, but... I actually don't even know if it's on air anymore still.
So what about the Wonder Woman 1984 poster?
So, Wonder Woman 1984 is the sequel to hit movie Wonder Woman, released in... I forgot.
The only good DC movie in forever.
Shazam was really good.
Shazam 2. I forgot that was a DC movie.
It's easy, too, with how competent it was.
Yeah.
Because Wonder Woman was a good movie, but it fucking fell apart in the third act. But it like a new movie, like the new poster, it's very colorful. Got released for Wonder Woman 1984. And
I love that poster. That looks great.
Yeah, no,
yeah, I like it too.
I'm very excited for this movie.
I dig it.
God,
nice,
her outfit looks cool too. Like that's just
it's like the gold's
like,
reflecting on all the colors in the poster.
Can we just acknowledge how much better as a character Wonder Woman is than fucking Captain Marvel at this point?
Oh my god, yes.
Captain Marvel, the savior of Endgame, in the movie for 15 minutes.
Fucking Scarlet Witch should have gotten a solo film. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Literally, like
she deserved it. She worked for it since Age of Ultron.
There was a list, and Captain Marvel had the fourth least screen time out of every character on the screen, pretty much, like main character.
I'm glad that I'm glad they fucking like focused more on the original Avengers because that's more of the story it should have been, anyways. But this Wonder Woman poster looks slick. It's weird to see how they'll fucking like. Do the stuff with Steve Trevor coming back to life. I don't know how that's supposed to work.
Life? What the shit?
So, like, he's on the set. I don't know if he's coming back to life or it's a
descendant. No, it might be a flashback sequence.
But, like, he's wearing 80s clothes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, time travel.
I don't know what it'll be. But, like...
What do you guys think about... Actually, no, continue.
So, like, I've been watching, like, fucking Nando V movies nonstop, and I watched his Wonder Woman, like, fix and shit, and, like... Like, he essentially, like, ruins these movies for me, because it's like, even if they were good, like, here are these really common sensing changes after he explains them that feel like they could make them so much better. And I'm like, fuck, shit. I don't know. Just can't watch Wonder Woman anymore because they killed Ares off in the first movie, and Ares is like big Wonder Woman villain.
That's like the only one I can think of when I think of a Wonder Woman is Ares.
And now he's dead. Sorry, spoilers for a 3-year-old movie.
Spoilers for Wonder Woman.
Oh, who gives a shit?
Whoops.
Even Endgame spoilers are fair game now.
Memes.
But yeah, usually people who don't like see a movie within the first couple months, they just like if they hear spoilers, they kind of forget about them. They're like,
oh yeah, because they weren't like super invested in it. Like I'd forgotten that I'd seen most of Forrest Gump.
Yeah, no,
until I
forget
watched
old
it again.
movies. What do you guys think about Deadpool going into the MCU at some point? Because that's the rumor.
It'll like obviously like I'm skeptical and it's all gonna depend on execution. I'm not off of it just altogether, but it's like I don't know.
You don't want Deadpool in the MCU?
It sounds like what they're gonna do is they're gonna keep him in his own R-rated little universe.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I think
they'll
they
joke
should do
about it
that.
and shit.
I want Deadpool in the
I don't think they should put him in the MCU because I don't want him because they'll have to water him down to put him in the ensemble movies. I cannot see them doing that.
What I would like is if they kept
every MCU movie to be R.
What I think could be interesting is if they kept Deadpool in his own movie, but he was in the MCU and other characters just came into his movie instead of vice versa. So the other characters could stay PG, but Deadpool could be as insane as he wanted to be. I don't know how likely that concept is, considering the franchise is still probably going to have all the history it already had. But I
could see him making little cameos in PG-13 movies.
Like, just maybe, like, an offhanded mention or some shit, but, like, you couldn't really do the character justice in PG-13. Well, unless you were acutely aware of it being PG-13.
Yeah, that's the thing. His whole thing is, like, being self-aware and, breaking the fourth wall. It's like, he could literally just be like, this movie's PG-13, so I can't say the F word and, like, go on.
Yeah, well, obviously don't say it as, like, bad as that, but I'd much rather, like, him be his own thing,
I don't know. It's like when the opportunity's there, I would like to see how he gels with other characters in the MCU. Like, obviously won't happen at this point, but like him like meeting Captain America would be like fucking great. But
I mean, I think like
still meet him. He's just gonna be like a 90-year-old wrinkled man.
That would be fucking hilarious. Just
that is true. Like Captain America is technically still alive. He's just fucking decrepit.
He's just fucking decommissioned because he's old as shit.
Man's lived a full life.
They routinely pair up Spider-Man with Deadpool.
Yeah, no, for real. Like I like that has to happen for me. Like they're too iconic as a duo as red spandex wearing like quippers.
Let's just completely ignore the fact that they could totally bring Captain America back with a time machine and just make him young again.
But I mean, it's a matter of Chris Evans want to re-sign a contract.
Yeah.
Just let the character be retired. It's running its course.
Bring them all back.
He's had like honestly, I feel like these characters are more special because they end.
I want Iron Man to be Iron Man until he's a 90-year-old wrinkled man in real life.
But I care more if Robert Downey Jr. wants to be Iron Man for that long.
Nope, he's gonna do it anyways.
He said he's spending the next 11 years towards environmentalism.
No, he needs to be Iron Man.
Apparently the best part was like when he announced that, the presentation during it, apparently the whole thing like just gave off a massive Tony Stark vibe, like at a fucking MIT conference.
Well, I mean, like that's kind of how it was anyways, because like there was an announcement about it, and there was a meme where it was like Tony Stark made the fucking Stark Tower 100% green energy, and it was like the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
the legacy of Iron Man lives on in the form of the Footprint Coalition.
The what?
The legacy of Iron Man lives on in the form of the Footprint Coalition, which is what Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, that's his name?
That's what the thing he's starting is called, I believe.
Okay.
Also, looking at Robert Downey Jr.'s profile picture on Twitter, what animal is this a onesie of?
He's had that profile picture
It's a tiger.
Forever. Yeah.
From Winnie the Pooh?
From Winnie
the
Pooh.
From Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
From China.
Banned.
I always thought it was a Charizard for the longest time.
I'm already gonna get...
in the distance, it looks like a Charizard for sure.
Quite. If I went to China, I'd be fucking arrested on the spot, alright?
This is a great segue to nothing happening. What is it, yesterday now?
Yeah, the 30th anniversary of Nothing Happening.
Nothing happened.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing happened. And
Absolutely
nobody got
nothing.
Hurt.
Absolutely. Why would we be offending people, Brandon? Nothing happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, Brandon.
Started.
Brandon, what happened?
Nothing.
I don't know.
Nothing
Apparently
happened.
nothing.
Nothing happened.
Please say
on
that
June
deep
4th,
into the microphone where the government can hear you.
Nothing happened on June.
Nothing!
Nothing happened on June 4th, 1989 in Tiananmen Square in China. Nothing.
That's what China wants you to think.
Why would they want me to think that? It's just the truth. It's just
what is there to think about when you think about it? You know, like nothing. It's
like
just a day.
that's just history, bro. Like nothing happened.
Yeah.
What a great day to celebrate nothing. I saw this one Doge. I saw this one Doge meme that was poorly edited, and it's like, oh man, I sure do love being in Tiananmen Square in 1989 on June 4th. And he's like, wait, why isn't nothing happening?
Memes aside, for the uninitiated who don't know what Tiananmen Square is and didn't pay attention in high school history, basically a bunch of people protesting for more democratic ideals in China were protesting in Tiananmen Square, and the government retaliated with aggressive force. That's where you see the tank man.
That's
photo
an understatement.
The
that
picture
is
of
an
the guy in
understatement.
front of the tank on the street, that's from Tiananmen Square.
Yes, that's from
If you don't
Tiananmen
know-
Square.
If you didn't already know about it.
Of which that man who was standing in front of that tank, either he was ran over, arrested, or shot.
No one ever found out who he was.
No one ever found out who he was or
wider
what
public.
happened to him.
Yeah, I mean, like, why would they? Because there's no man in this picture. Like, the photo evidence is right there.
Quite just sent a picture of the street, but nothing's in it.
That's a big street. That's a really big street.
I mean, it's in the
Holy
middle.
shit.
It's in the middle of a Chinese super city. It's got to be like big. Like
It's a really big street though.
Yeah, it's
No,
a big street to have no cars on it. It's probably
that's
all
only-
that communism.
that's only like 4 or 5 lanes. That's pretty standard. Like you should see New York and shit. Highways.
New York is like, they have 2-lane roads, man.
not
And
New
then
York
they're like-
City. New York.
Welcome to even LA that's been like more recently built has the shittiest fucking
It's like
street.
the highways have like at least in Florida or like places like that. Like highways themselves, like there's a standard for having multiple.
Yeah, it's like a
certain
lot
amount
of lanes. Well, highways
Yeah.
just have a lot of lanes in general, but this is like
See,
inner
I
city
don't,
streets.
I don't even if I
This
just
is a-
drive in LA, I don't know how I'd manage because like literally LA is like layers upon layers of just fucking streets. Like there's literally like 3-layer fucking highways that just intercross with each other all the fucking time. Ugh.
God bless any student drivers in there. Because they're
LA has some awful fucking roads. I mean, New York is like awful too, but I think LA takes the cake because
It's
it's like,
I feel
organized chaos.
like the roads are like almost made so shit just to make taxi fares or Uber fares more expensive.
That's what it feels
It
like.
gets so much more expensive. It's like your Uber will be $30. You get out, you've been charged $50.
It's like when we had to go from like last year when we had to go from the fucking airport to the B&B, like it was like an hour, not an hour. It was like $100 between the 4 people.
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean, it was
car.
an XL, but like the reason it's so fucking expensive because the roads are so shit and crowded.
The
that
traffic
I don't
is
even-
you stuck in
crazy.
traffic.
I don't even think we had an XL. We had like just an X and 4 people in each thing.
Was it? I could have sworn it was an
Yeah,
XL.
because
It had a bunch
only
of
8
luggage.
people were gonna be there the first. Actually, you might be right. We might have gotten an XL then.
Because we had like it was like a big car. It was
Yeah,
like an SUV.
Yeah, I think you're right then. But that would have been part of it.
It's still really fucking expensive.
For real, for real.
Like holy shit.
And then in LA, you don't have like the ability to use public transit. So like at least New York, you can like hop on a subway or get in a bus.
New
Subway
York's
sounds really
New York's
safe.
like the only New York City's like the only place in the U.S. you can reliably do that.
Yeah.
And like
I mean, there's
arguably New York City to Jersey City.
There's like in Northern California, there's like a train called BART that you can use like to interconnect to like a few cities in the area. Like,
See,
San
but that's like
Francisco,
inner
Oakland.
city connections. We're talking about inner city connections.
Yep, it's not really that.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
buses.
in the city, it should be like a given that there should be a subway, but also like when we went to the when I went to the UK, like the fucking like the whole country's interconnected by trains as the primary mode
Their
of
train
transit.
system is so great. I really wish we had one.
But like they consider it shit because it's a given for them.
No,
Yeah,
they
they don't know
consider
how
it
good
shit
they
because
have
it's
it.
expensive. It's expensive in the UK compared to other European
How much is it
countries.
to get into the subway system?
You buy a ticket and you walk around to a
Like
train.
you either get like a subscription or some shit, or you get like just a ticket for a specific.
So you
train
can't like get a card and put like money on it?
I think you can. It's,
I mean-
it's weird.
I bought my tickets on an app that they have for
Train
train
line?
systems.
I got mine
yeah,
on-
and
yeah.
I just bought tickets in there, and they were like $8 round trip.
Yeah.
to go to like a different part of the area. And
So this
shit
is
like
to go
that.
from like a station to a station, but this isn't like subways. That's like from a different part of town to like another town.
They
You
have
can get
like
anywhere in a train.
they have like ones that are inner city, they go to different places in the same place in London or whatever, or Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm
wherever
talking
you
like
are.
like
yeah.
And then
subways
like
that.
from any of those stations, there's also a way to get to like a different town or whatever, even if it's like connections or whatever.
Yeah, like if you live in a town, you're most likely like 20-minute walk away from a train station. And if you are, you can get pretty much anywhere in the fucking UK for like not that much money. It's really fucking good. I really wish we had it here. But at the same time, it's like the UK is like way fucking
it's
smaller
no way
than-
comparable to like the United
No,
States.
it's not.
Yeah.
Like even like one fucking state is like way bigger than the UK.
But it's like not having like in the city public transit is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like
In New York City, is it only Manhattan that has it that well structured, or is it the whole? Is it all five boroughs?
it's like the whole tri-state area. My girlfriend's gonna kill me for this because like I don't know it as well as like she does.
that sounds like
the tri-state area.
yeah.
but you know, you go up to Queens and the Bronx, and there's still like subways. There's less, you know, than the Manhattan area, you know, and it's like out in Brooklyn, there's still trains and buses. Like,
Can you like take those trains or buses like to Manhattan or whatever, or like are they not connected?
usually
underwater?
like you'll take a train to like a subway, you'll hop on the subway, then you take that subway to Manhattan. Sometimes there's buses that go to Manhattan, but it just wouldn't be practical. Like you take a combination of different public transit that is the most quick and effective for you to get to a place.
Gotcha. Yeah, like a mix of buses and shit. I remember like I was doing that with James when I was out there.
Yeah.
God,
Buses are
fucking-
awful. I can't stand buses.
Yeah, Australia has decent public transit. Like it was a lot better than I thought it would be. Because like you really don't hear anything about trains or whatever in Australia. But like when I went to Melbourne, like everything was like really weirdly well connected. Like you could get from like fucking where we were staying to heart of Melbourne really easily.
You take
And then
kangaroos.
there was like trams and shit like that took you to like places, and you didn't really need a car. It was very convenient.
Only
I
the
don't
United
just-
States is a place where you need a car to get anywhere.
Or just Uber.
Yeah, but like Uber racks up some serious dollars.
Well, it depends, right? If you don't go out enough, like for me, for example, Uber's a lot more cost effective when it'd be to get a car, because I'd be paying insurance every month in my car, and at my age, insurance would be really fucking expensive no matter what car I get.
Yeah.
So it's like it makes a lot more sense for me to Uber places for like, let's say, $10 a week if I'm going like once a week or
Yeah,
twice a week.
the dilemma
than get
is-
car insurance.
The dilemma is if you don't own a car and then you don't have to pay any of the expenses associated with that, like a lease, insurance, gas, buying a new
Electricity,
car,
depending.
buying a new car every now and then. Like after
Buying a new car every now.
by that I mean like every
All
6
right.
or 7 years.
No, I mean if
You're like you
depends
can't.
on what car you get.
It
but
depends on the
cars
car,
can
but
last
it's
like
like
10 years, dude.
Every now and then being like this, like years, like pretty closer to a decade. Than
I don't
anything.
know. We've had.
But it's like when you add that all up, if you're traveling mostly locally, like how like an Uber, and you don't go out a ridiculous amount, like fucking like Uber over the course of your lifetime, do you think that'd be more expensive or less? I'm not running the numbers in that, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, if I had a car, I would definitely go out more often on my own because it's like it's just more convenient. But like, if I don't need to go out, and I don't need to get an Uber, so it's like whatever. Because like the stores to me are like a $10 Uber ride each way, so it's like that's like $20 depending on when I need to go somewhere. And it's like I usually just go out alone anyways if she's a car, so it's like I can live.
Yeah, it's like you have a car like at your place,
and that's to like
so.
get groceries, right, Brandon?
Yeah, well, we go out to get groceries or go to the movies or something.
Okay, well, like here's the thing, right? You could just order like Amazon groceries, and then why even go
just
out?
got Prime Now.
You just
We
got
just
Prime
got Prime Now in our area, yeah.
So now
We
you're
didn't
never
have
going
one.
out again.
Now there's no reason to leave.
It's only Whole Foods. There's nothing good there.
Whole Foods is Amazon, anyways.
They don't even have fucking Monster. I have to get it. I have to get Monster from normal Amazon.
Oh my god, you gotta get Monster from normal Amazon.
And my Red Bull. That reminds me, I need more Red Bull.
Can't believe you.
I respect it. You know, I
Dude,
kind of
you
got
buy
me
it
in the
in
mood.
bulk. It's cheaper.
You got me in the mood to make another G Fuel after this cast.
Dude, if
Not
you buy that
sponsored.
shit in bulk, it's fucking cheaper.
Please
Diesel,
give
it's
me a
just
code
smart.
G Fuel. I'm fucking begging.
You heard us, G Fuel.
What? Diesel?
Niche
hold up,
specifically,
Diesel,
niche
are you telling
specifically.
me? Diesel, are you telling me you wouldn't fucking buy like Monster and shit? You did buy Monster off
I
Amazon!
do buy Monster. Yes, I do buy Monster off of Amazon.
Yeah, shut the fuck up!
I just find it funny that you're bitching about Whole Foods and.
Oh, did you see G Fuel's making a canned drink? Like, so...
Yeah, they have canned drinks you can buy now. I haven't seen
Yeah,
them
I might-
anywhere,
Cold
but-
brew Starbucks coffee?
I might
on
try
Amazon?
I might try those, like, to see if, like, they're any better, like, if they're better than, like, the powdery shit or whatever.
Bro, this shit's so fucking expensive. Who the fuck would buy this? I don't even like coffee.
Are you trying to buy cold brew from Amazon Prime?
No,
now?
I just no. It gave me a recommendation when I ordered the Monster, and it was like fucking Starbucks cold brew coffee, black unsweetened, 11-ounce bottles, 6 count. It's $20 for fucking six bottles.
Yeah, but that's
It's ridiculous.
11 ounces of coffee. That's not a lot. That's actually really expensive. What the fuck?
Epic.
Yeah, like- Bruh, I don't even like coffee. And then there's a delivery option once a month. Yeah, who the fuck gets this shit once a month? They gotta be more than that.
That's because you have a caffeine addiction.
You're telling me 6 11-ounce bottles are gonna last you a fucking month, Diesel?
No,
even
probably
without
not.
caffeine addiction.
I don't know. Like,
And who the fuck isn't addicted to caffeine? It's an adult. Who isn't?
Yo, it weirds me out that fucking G Fuel is like sponsors the WWE now. Like, there's
What?
like there's a Ric Flair starter kit, a Steve Austin starter kit, an Undertaker starter kit. Like,
dude, wrestling's
they have
on
like
the coming up again. Like
they have shaker cups for The Rock and shit. Like
it's not weird to enjoy wrestling again. Like,
I didn't think it was. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about it.
I've
the
like
memes are
kind of
funny.
followed it on and off again because I find
Fuck,
it
dude, the
interesting
PewDiePie
sometimes.
shaker cup sold out. Fuck. What I did get, like when I ordered like for the BOGO sale, I got the PewDiePie sticker, and that was really nice. It looks slick.
I got a PewDiePie sticker. I'm so happy.
It's a PewDiePie G Fuel sticker. What can I say?
I get stickers and packages for shit, and I'm like, I don't want this.
I like the way mine look. It's just like like where I am right now. I can't put them anywhere because it's like I don't want to put it on like my desk because I don't want to peel off the paint, but I don't want to put it on the walls or whatever. So because it'll peel off the paint as well.
You put on the walls. You ruin the walls.
Yeah, nah. It's like I like them, but I have nothing to put them on.
Can we talk about Pokemon British Edition?
Yes. So
It's a Pokemon British Edition?
yes,
Yes.
the new ones.
What?
It takes place in a region called Galar, which is based off of the UK, England.
What? Wait, what?
Sword and
Where were the-
Shield. Sword
Where
and
were
Shield.
the other? No. Where were the other? Where where were the other Pokemon's based?
So Alola is based off Hawaii. Kalos is based off of France. Unova is based off of America. And the first 4 gens are based off of various places in Japan.
I thought it was just like. I thought they just made it up.
No.
It was based off of something.
Where the fuck
Nah,
do you
they-
think
they
they
all, like,
make
take
this shit
inspiration
up
from
from?
different
I
brands.
don't fucking know. I thought it was like this is gonna be a chunk of green grass over here.
Oh my
chunk
God.
of green grass.
They just go into the Halo World Forge and just start plopping shit around.
Yeah, that's what it fucking looks like. It doesn't look like it doesn't resemble anywhere. It comes out in November.
Yep. Like everything.
Yep, everything.
Yep. I can't wait to fucking spend like $500 on games in November.
All right, they showed a lot in the direct for Sword and Shield. Like,
Yeah, no,
holy
like
shit.
do you remember that screenshot where it was like a fucking fan render of like a completely open world or some shit where it's like you control the camera or whatever?
Yeah,
This is like that, but like not as fantastical. Like it's like the fan render.
was good.
No. The fan render was clearly a pipe dream. Like it was fucking like the graphics on that fan render were stupid great. It's like I feel like this is like a really like nice precursor to what could be like genuine free roaming, control of the camera now that we have like an extra stick and shit. And it looks like they're going back to like traditional battles, not the Pokemon Go mechanics.
Yeah, I mean that's what they said. They said they're gonna have like Pokemon Go mechanic game that they're gonna have a full fledged later. They
Yeah.
didn't specify when though.
They added a new thing called Dynamaxing, which is where your Pokemon gets really big and gets a fucking
your
super
Pokemon is now canon macro.
basically-
It's essentially just Mega Evolution, but for every Pokemon, I guess.
So
I don't know.
Pokemon adds doping. Good to know.
No, okay, like Brandon, when you see, okay, so I think Dynamaxing looks a little fucking goofy.
Same, but I mean, yeah.
Let me look it up.
Yeah,
It's the Pokemon just gets really big, Brandon.
yeah, it just gets really big. Like,
It's to me like it's very clearly inspired by Pokemon Go, specifically the raids where like multiple trainers gang up on a single big ass Pokemon. and then you have an
literally
opportunity to
doping.
catch it. Like that's ripped straight from Pokemon Go, and then they lifted that to see how they could construe it into putting it into battles where Pokemon get real big and shit.
It's literally doping. They're giving these Pokemon drugs to get bigger. It's like, here you go, Pikachu, take these steroids. It'll help us win the battle.
The wild area is like really interesting for like
Yeah, no, it's like just the whole wild area is just like the only open place in the game, isn't it?
yeah.
It makes the Pokeballs bigger too.
I get Breath of the Wild vibes. Like, even though I know like the exploration probably won't be nearly the same, it's just like the way the graphical style is and being able to control the camera.
I can't tell if what they showed of the wild area is like they showed like a lot of it or it was just like that's it, you know, because it seemed really small in the trailer, but I feel like it's bigger and I want to think it's bigger, but it's kind of what I think is like it's a good step for Pokemon. I don't think they should like, you know how they bring in mechanics and then take them away. I think they should keep this.
I'm definitely excited for this Pokemon game because I haven't really played like a proper Pokemon game in so fucking long.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, like, as much as I enjoy like Pokemon mainline stories, like I didn't even beat the first Island on Sun, but like I'm gonna try and get into this one like from like a casual competitive. Like I'm gonna try and like build teams and shit properly. But
I'm gonna try to like
not so
actually
competitive.
fucking finish it.
Yeah, I want to finish it because that's like the barrier to entry to like start breeding Pokemon for IV teams and to do matches with your friends and whatnot. Because I've always enjoyed those, I've just never been good at them.
What's the difference between them again? Isn't it just like the starter Pokemon's different?
How do you mean?
In Sword, like you know how like Pokemon
No, Sword and Shield,
versions?
So
the
they have the same
legendaries.
starters. It's the box legendaries that are different, and there are
Yeah.
certain Pokemon that can only be
Oh.
found in one version of the game that you can't find in the other.
One's a dog with the sword, one's a big shield boy.
Well, I
Big
like
shield
the
dog.
color red.
They're
So
both-
I
they're
think
both
I'm
red
gonna
and
get
blue.
Shield.
I don't know.
They're like
the shield legendary looks kind of dumb, in my opinion.
I like the sword.
Oh
legendary
yeah,
'cause
that
he's
one
holding
looks
this-
fucking dumb.
he's
the
holding
one's
the
holding a
sword-
sword in his fucking mouth. The dog's holding a sword in his fucking mouth. His big fucking dog teeth that could rip someone apart. Yeah, Diesel. He
I
doesn't
like-
look dumb at all.
I'm going to sword because he's holding it like a bone and it's very cute.
I like the color red, so I think I'm gonna get Shield.
These are great ways to determine which one
Well,
you
what
should
other
get.
fucking reason? I'm not that into
I
Pokemon.
never understood the reason for having two different versions of the same game, aside from making extra money.
More money. There's a reason you can buy a combo pack with physical copies.
You can
okay?
buy a combo pack, but let's be real, most people are only going to buy one version. I feel like the original philosophy behind it was it encourages you to make friends with, to like socialize with the game, since you can only beat it or complete the Pokédex by working with your
Socialize.
friends. This was the 90s, Brandon!
Shit was different.
Yeah, I mean, like if Nintendo wants us to socialize now, they need to get it. They need to get good online.
Well, that's
Their
because
online
like
still blows dick.
Pokemon Go is being integrated with this, right?
Yeah, there's like Pokemon Home is like gonna let you like switch between the Pokemon between the two things.
Yeah, I really
Something.
like that. I think that's super cool.
Oh yeah, look at this meme. It's really funny. Guys.
Wait, so
Please
I
laugh.
can
Please
catch
laugh.
Pokemon on Pokemon Go and put them in Sword and Shield?
Yeah.
Theoretically, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like these?
Bees? What?
No, like these?
like these.
No, like
what?
like the ones I'm looking at on Amazon. The two games looking at Amazon. The new ones that were on
The Sword and Shield game, yes, you'll be able to transfer your Pokemon Go character, like Pokemon, into that.
Maybe I should get Pokemon Go again.
Yeah, I play it all the time. It's a
Yeah,
good
no.
time.
I know you fucking do.
I try. Yeah, I try to play it as well when I'm out, which is not enough. Not that I can leave box, so haha, funny guys.
I remember when it first came out, and everyone's like, "I'm gonna go outside," and then they did, and then it never came out. They never came out again.
I mean, I started. I
played
like.
it
I,
regularly.
when I think like in Boston, I hit level 20, which is nice. And I had to like restart my account because I lost the login to my old one.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know what
so
my
sad.
login is.
Rip.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Wait, can we talk about Apple Pro?
Oh wait, we didn't talk about Detective Pikachu.
Oh. Okay, you can go. I don't really care.
Well,
Either way.
I've seen it like twice, and I really enjoyed it just because of like seeing Pokemon in real life is like just dream come true for me. Fucking like got me very emotional. I loved the film, even if like it had its flaws. I adored it just by basis of growing up on Pokemon. And I think I set your expectations probably decently high, Diesel.
Yeah, you said my expectations were set so fucking high for this movie. I'm like, this is gonna be great.
Like it's
shit. And then I saw it, and no, I didn't say it was shit. I thought it was okay.
I mean,
That's
I
the
thought
same
like
thing to you.
as a movie, like as just a movie, it was pretty good. Like it's fine, but like as a Pokemon, as a piece of Pokemon product, it fucking warmed my heart. I loved it.
I wish I could get into it like you can.
Listen, I'm a fucking child.
I want to really like it. I do. I swear to God, but I can't. Like, just something. I just don't feel it.
I feel like part of it's my fault for setting your expectations too high. Because like,
I mean,
it's
I'm
better
gonna
when you
get-
go in with no expectations.
Like, I didn't
you know?
give a shit about Sword and Shield, right? But then I saw Detective Pikachu, and I'm like, I want Sword and Shield. I'm really excited for this. You know? And
know,
I saw the
Pikachu's
direct
really
today, and
cute,
I'm like,
though.
this looks great. I'm really excited. I'm gonna buy this game. You know, and that wouldn't have happened if I didn't see Detective Pikachu.
Ryan Reynolds fucking voicing Pikachu
love
canceled
it.
out the cuteness in my opinion.
Homie, I love it. It makes it even better.
No, I think it's a really good character. I don't think it's cute. It's like
Yeah, I
Bro,
keep
how can you
expecting
tell me
him to
this ain't
swear.
he's cute until he talks.
I don't know. I don't know. Just look at him. Look at him.
Because I can't imagine Pikachu, like when I hear Ryan Reynolds' voice voicing Pikachu, I can't imagine him not being a sadistic little shit. Like,
No, and he is like, he's like a sarcastic Pikachu. Like, he's a good Pikachu. You know?
yeah, but I'm saying it cancels out the cuteness because it's
But-
like you know that the fucking person voicing him is a sadistic, sarcastic fucking little shit. So it's like
Like in that in the scene where he's like with Psyduck, and Psyduck is like, Psyduck asked Pikachu, it's like, oh, could you rub my feet? And he's like, why would I rub your feet? Because if I don't rub your feet, you're gonna blow up and we're all gonna die. Like, that was really funny. Like,
I'm just gonna keep sending these.
he's just like, why am I in a car
album?
seat? And it's just like, that's really funny. I really like that. The movie needed more of that and less like murder mystery. And I get it, he's a detective, but like still.
murder mystery.
The movie itself just felt like a love letter to the whole franchise.
No,
Like,
they definitely knew what they were
as-
doing. Yeah.
Every aspect of it, like the PMD, like fucking. Do you guys mind if I just spoil it?
I don't give a shit.
You
should be asking the viewers.
Spoilers for Detective Pikachu, everybody. But like fucking the end where like the twist where like the Pokemon are all gonna be merged with humans. That was like straight from PMD. Like the plot was from Detective Pikachu. Obviously, there was just nods to all the other regions. It was like so much shit was included from other things. It was just like I was like, I know where that comes from.
Yeah, and then like the Mewtwo's the same Mewtwo from the first movie, and I was like,
Yeah, or
okay,
at least
so this
like
lets us know this is
he's-
the same universe. That's good. I like that, and it
yeah,
wasn't like
either the same
overhanded.
universe or like a similar one, like where similar events happened.
Yeah, I think it's because they say it's the exact same Mewtwo as the one from the movie back in the day. I remember them saying that in an interview, so it's definitely the same. It's parallel with the anime movie universe, which seems to take separate place from everything else. But okay.
Yeah, fair.
Is that it?
And some of the Pokemon look gross, but you know.
I mean, I feel some animals look gross too. So,
Yeah, Licky Tongue is disgusting.
but like, one of my favorite little details was like, their Pokemon were confirmed empaths in this movie. Like, they just kind of understand what you were saying. So Lickitung came over there because he knew, Justice Smith was sad, and he's like, "Lick, feel better, please." It's so cute.
But when Licky Tongue licks someone, it's like I'm being like molested. Like, it's disgusting.
He's just trying to help. He's just trying to help. Don't bully him.
That last image you put is fucking HD as shit. That's like 4K.
Which one?
The last one, it's like fucking 4K.
4K Pikachu.
The one of him looking sad.
It looks so much better than the other one. I don't know why.
So you want to talk about this Apple Pro stand, huh?
Apple Pro stand for $1,000. So if you want a fucking stand for your monitor, $1,000.
Isn't
That's
everything together like $11,000?
Oh
No,
my
I thought
god!
it was $6K.
No, because it
I
was
saw
like
35K.
35K. That's more than a fucking
Wait,
car.
I think that was like the fucking like decked out model. Hold up.
Who,
what is it? An Apple
who likes
Pro?
Apple enough to buy that over a fucking
Somebody's gonna buy
graphics
it.
card?
Somebody's gonna buy it.
Well, okay. So the thing is these Apple products. Okay, so it's like Oh, this is the thing that people have been asking for a long fucking time.
They wanted
People
a stand.
No. They wanted the new Mac Pro, like an actual desktop rig, but they haven't gotten it for so fucking long. This is like what they wanted. Okay, so there's like expandability. It looks like a cheese grater. I knew that. 28 core model. My PC has 32. Get fucked.
Okay.
Get fucked, Apple. Let's see. Oh, there's 2 dies in the fucking. Or is
There's a bunch of there's pictures of like journalists standing there taking pictures of this fucking Apple stand, and it's just the funniest fucking thing in the world. Look at this. These guys look like idiots.
That's 1,000. Oh my god, they could have at least made it.
Like, is the stand have any electronics in it, or is it literally just a stand?
It's just a stand.
It looks like a piece of aluminum, or the fuck they use.
it's a piece of aluminum.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This
you
is
want to
like-
hear a title on Business Insider?
What's the title?
Sorry, Apple. Wait, sorry, Apple's controversial $1,000 computer screen stand isn't a ripoff. It's a missed opportunity. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
I'm offended by that. That's what I am.
How dare you call me out on my bullshit?
Yeah. Apple announced a new entry in its super high-end Mac Pro computer line on Monday.
It costs more than iPhone.
Alongside the new computer, which is intended for professional-grade video and audio processing, debatable, Apple unveiled a $5,000 computer screen. The computer screen doesn't come with a stand. Instead, Apple is selling it separately for $1,000.
See, if Apple didn't use like proprietary shit, you could get like a fucking 3-monitor stand off Amazon for like $300 or so. Like that's what I have. I have a 3-monitor stand, so none of my monitors are on the desk directly. They're all connected to the stand that's connected to my desk. And the stand was like $250, $300. It's like a fucking solid metal stand. It's not like a piece of shit. And it's like they want to sell this tiny fucking thing for $1,000 goddamn dollars. Like, what the fuck? Is that their way of, like, cutting down cost or something? And then the attachment to get the screen to rotate isn't even fucking included. It's an extra $200. Like, what the fuck?
If
You could buy
are
a
buying
super
this
nice
shit-
computer
oh my
for $1,200.
God.
You could buy a super nice fucking computer
I love
for
how they're
$200.
like presenting this like
1200.
it's like this is revolutionary. It's a fucking computer stand.
So I read the business. I skimmed the Business Insider article, and apparently it's more like the whole thing costs $6,000, right? But like you can get it like for $1,000 off if you want a version without the stand. If you have your own stand.
Yeah, but like...
So it was
What the
it was
fuck?
the marketing that was wrong. That's the missed opportunity they mentioned.
But like... But
I don't know.
it's like...
Manufacturing costs. I have no idea.
No, but it's like shouldn't they like realize that like they're slowly but surely becoming like massive fucking laughing stocks? Like everyone was already like $1,000 for an iPhone. That's a bit steep, but everyone else is kind of doing it already, so you're off the hook.
The
It's only a
new
couple $100
Mac
more.
Pro desktop, right? Of which if you wanted to get the monitor with, right? So the Mac Pro desktop is 12 grand, right? Okay, we're gonna do some math here, guys.
Okay, to defend the monitor, I've looked into it slightly. There's like for a monitor of that quality, like that
Yeah,
kind of
it can
quality,
hit
it's-
$45,000. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
it can hit really expensive for those monitors. So, like, I understand the monitor. But the stand? What the fuck are you doing, Quite?
What?
What? who
He's
was making
adjusting his
noise?
ass.
I'm moving in my chair.
That was really loud. That was, like, overpowering.
I'm sorry. My butt is just very powerful.
Okay, but, like, the monitor,
White
it's like, I
stummy
get
thick.
it.
Sorry,
I understand why the monitor is expensive, but putting, like, the stand as a separate thing for $1,000 is a fucking joke. Right? Like, you might as well just charge $6K for the monitor.
I want to know who this is for. Who is this computer for? Who is like in the market for this? Who's like, I need a new Mac.
Disney
I want a Mac
Studios.
Pro.
Brandon.
No.
Brandon wouldn't buy this over his dead body.
I already don't like Macs, period. It took a lot for me to cave on an iPhone. I'm not gonna cave on Apple, like, in general. Like, fuck that. I ever since I had to use Macs in school, I've just developed a hatred for the fucking operating system because it's so clunky and stupid with how you fucking do shit. It's so inefficient in my opinion. But like, I've been using Windows forever, so I might just not be used to it. But like, I don't fucking like Macs at all. Fuck that.
Like,
There's a meme for an Apple mug. All new Apple mug. It's $1,000 for the handle. But like, you know, it's I think it's like really dumb to have even the stand as a separate thing. Period. Like, you might as well have just been like, yeah, we're just not gonna do this separately because it's like, I don't know.
they could have just not made a stand and then just were like, oh, you'll need a stand for it. Like, come on, that would have been more reasonable anyway. Anything,
Yeah, and then
would have been
the
better.
thing that's really fucking dumb about the $6,000 computer is the fact that, first of all, it only has 32 gigs of RAM and 8 cores. That's pretty much nothing for a computer for $6,000. And then on top of that, the computer only has 256 gigs of SSD storage.
That's awful if we're talking about an editing station.
$500 laptops have that much storage with an SSD nowadays. So, yeah, it's really fucking dumb. There's like there's a meme. It's a 8-core CPU, 32 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabyte SSD, plus a cheese grater, and it's like a custom water-cooled PC for $1,000. So it's like, you know, if the only incentive to buy Apple products nowadays isn't the hardware, it's the fucking software that's proprietary. Like, if there was
But you could make a Hackintosh too. Like, even if you're technologically savvy.
Apple doesn't know that.
Apple doesn't want you to know that.
Yeah. It's like one of those fucking ads. What Apple doesn't want you to know.
No, but you buy
Apple's terrified of
people
this
who
man.
buy Apple and buy everything Apple. Like, the reason the AirPods thing is like a meme, right? Is because it's about status. You buy Apple products for the status. Okay.
No one buys Mac for the status.
Yes, they do. People
Okay.
definitely buy it because it has a fucking
Normal
Apple on the
people
back.
cannot afford Mac as a status
No.
because it's fucking ridiculous.
Dumb trust fund normies buy MacBooks.
They buy
because it's a
MacBooks. I'm
MacBook.
not talking like a fucking $6,000 Mac computer. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, nobody can afford that, let alone fucking trust fund normies.
Yeah, but like, okay, the argument I have for AirPods is like, AirPods are like really good in my opinion in terms of like how seamless and small they are, especially when they came out. Because in comparison to the competition, they're pretty much nothing. But like, I'm not gonna even consider buying them until they come in black. I don't want white things in my ears.
They're so high profile with the white, but I get that it's a great marketing tactic because like I'll go on like the subway
iPod.
and I'll see all these people that have like white earbuds in their ears.
Yeah, it's so immediately recognizable.
No, they did the same thing with the iPod. They didn't have like new colors for the iPod for fucking ever because they wanted people to have the white so it stood out. So it's like I'm sure next generation they'll have multiple colors, and if they don't, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
There are like other really good wireless manufacturers for headphones too, aside from Apple.
I have a pair of Jabras. They're really fucking good.
Yeah, I have what is it?
They run the
Jaybird
same
Runs.
battery life.
I hear the
I've had
Galaxy Buds are
Jaybirds.
good if you have a Samsung Galaxy phone.
Well, the thing with the Jabras is the Jabras are like complete 100% wireless, like the AirPods, and they come in similar form factor.
Yeah, so are the Galaxy Buds and the Jaybird Runs that I have.
Oh yeah, Jaybird has fucking pure wireless now. You're right.
Yeah,
I forgot those existed.
Google has the wired
Pixel
ones.
Buds.
They are so awful. They are the worst fucking headphones I've
I
ever
know you
used.
got them and you complained about them.
Yeah, I
instantly.
bought
You
them and
fucking
I was like,
returned
this
them.
is horrendous. And I get the same functionality from the Jaybird Runs, and they're 100% wireless, and their battery works like thrice as long.
Thrice.
Thrice.
That's an interesting word.
Thrice.
Yes.
3 rice.
3 rice.
3
Yeah.
individual grains of rice. Uncle
What?
Ben's rice. Spider-Man.
Oh,
3 grains of rice.
hold on. So I have to go to a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? Because you know how I've been like shitting my brain out like, all the time,
Yes.
right? So I'm going tomorrow for like a lactose test.
Is this
and-
you trying to tell us you have to take a shit?
No, this isn't me trying to tell you that.
That'd be a really good segue to that.
No, today
I
I've just
would
been
have been
like,
impressed.
today I've had to eat just steamed chicken, rice.
Oh, you complained about
and
this to me
eggs.
last night.
Yeah, I complained about that last night, but like, This fucking sucks. This whole day is all I've been able to
You'll
eat.
live.
It's horrendous.
Also, you know how there's like a hole phobia?
Yeah.
I didn't think about this until now. This Mac's gonna trigger the fuck out of that. And then also, do people with hole phobias not own cheese graters?
Oh, trypophobia.
Trypophobia.
Yeah, because it's like
Isn't there debate over whether or not that's real or not?
Trypophobia is real, but I feel like there's like a specific thing that has to trigger it. It's not just holes. It's got to be like a specific texture to the holes.
beehive type holes.
There's an alarming nature to certain holes.
These
There
things,
was a
these things like they don't weird me out, but if I look out like the holes on the human skin edit, like that shit weirds me out.
Yeah, that shit weirds me out
it's
too.
just holes in fucking human skin. That's just not normal. Like
Yeah, that's why it's
anyone.
creepy. Like that's why it bothers me. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But that's like I feel like that's a fairly normal thing to be like. I don't fucking like that. Like, like, I
But
don't
like
think
you
it's,
can't even tell what
abnormal.
this is, and tell me this doesn't weird you out.
That bothers the shit out of me. Get that the fuck out of here.
It's because it looks like flesh.
What is that?
Does it?
Yeah, because it's like
It's
the
just
pinkish
nothing?
red.
It's
It
just
looks
nothing?
like flesh. It doesn't look like fucking metal.
I don't know. The holes on strawberries are weird to me,
What? Those aren't holes. They're just seeds.
but like they're like hole like patterns.
No, they're seeds.
They're It's like a hole like pattern. They're indents.
Wait. So you don't eat strawberries?
No, I mean I don't like the taste of strawberries anyways, but
You fucking look at it like there's like a basket of fruit and strawberries are there. Oh, get that away!
Nah, there's some order to strawberries. They're like, it's like not unpleasing to the eye.
The Destiny 2 weapon. I remember that triggered it for people.
Yeah.
I think they changed the design of it too.
What's
Destiny
that
2
gun?
Trypophobia.
There's like
looking
a
up.
big RPG that shoots like fucking a bunch of rockets.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah.
Wow, that bothers me. I don't like
They
that.
changed it. It actually used to be worse. The whole thing used to be holes.
Gross.
Yeah. Like let me look it up. Destiny 2 hole weapon.
Whole weapon.
Let's see if it comes up.
Holes.
Destiny 2 hole weapon.
Does a
They
spaghetti
actually do
basket
it.
scare you?
No.
You gonna find a whole weapon or what?
I'm trying to look for it. It's not coming up. I don't know why. Like the first result should be that one because there's no other weapon with holes like that in the game.
Jesus. All right. Well,
So-
on that conversation of holes, I think it's a good time to end the podcast right now.
Let's end the whole podcast.
End the whole. Oh man, you're so funny, man. You should do Reddit.
Guys,
videos.
it's been a good run.
It's been a good run.
87 episodes, and here we are.
I swear to God, I'd
Outro.
be damned.
Outro.
Anyway, thank you for listening to Loudmouth Podcast. You can find us everywhere podcasts are delivered. Over on Loudmouth, you can subscribe to the channel. Loudmouth, you can follow our Twitter, Loudmouth_, which somebody needs to tweet memes from that, guys. What the fuck are you doing? You can follow us all at our own individual Twitters and YouTube
Do it
channels
right now, you
as well.
fucking asshole.
And with that, yeah, I think that's it. Get out of here. I think we're done here. Okay, leave.